This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Though they tackle him at the 11-yard line. They're going to the air on the first play. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Try and muscle for the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. On the move now. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. always great defensive linemen allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Running with purpose.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Very long, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. It's a quick grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Gonna run it. It's Payne. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far. Separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Clemson now operating in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Launches it deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Payne. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores.
22 water.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Payne. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st and is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's 2nd down here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs here. Has a path to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, it may be a little late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
The Sooners offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Pat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
It's a draw play. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got